Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. session of the 2025 Open Simulator Community Conference. In this session, we are pleased to introduce the presentation Presenting AI Talkmaster. Our speaker is George Schneeberger. George holds a master's degree in data science with a strong interest in artificial intelligence and its creative applications. He has used OpenSimulator since high school. At OSCC 2019, he presented The Faked VR, a portrait of an ore to Unity, and his avatar is Herstein Dev. Please check out the website found at conference.opensimulator.org for our speakers' bios, details of sessions, and the full schedule of events. This session is being live streamed and recorded, so if you have questions or comments during the session, you can send your tweets to @OpenSimCC with a hashtag of pound OSCC25. Welcome, everyone, and let's begin the session. Go ahead,
Hello,
George.
everyone. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me here. And today I will be talking about the application that I developed in the last half year. It's called AI Talkmaster, and it brings the recently popular large language models to OpenSimulator and integrates them with text and audio. So my speech is recorded, and I think we can just get into it and play the recording. I'll be back after the recording has been played. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Georg Schneeberger. Online I also go by Herstein Dev. I'm a programmer from Germany, and I created the AI Talkmaster in a way that fits the vision of my employer, the Programmed Art Foundation, imagined as a platform for wider use in talks, discussions, and theatrical performances. AI Talkmaster brings the power of large language models to OpenSimulator. It can be used to create engaging non-player characters, theater storylines, and conversations. AI Talkmaster combines dialogue generation with voice synthesis and audio streaming to provide real-time text and audio experiences. AI Talkmaster is released under the MIT Open License. The code is fully documented and you are free to use, modify, and build upon it. Please simply credit the source so that future applications remain open and unrestricted by patents. You can try out AI Talkmaster by visiting the booth 08 on OSCC Expo Zone 3. There are 4 AI Talkmaster agents with different capabilities for you to try out. AI Talkmaster is a server that acts as a middleman between OpenSimulator and artificial intelligence models. AI Talkmaster can use open source models and closed source models for the text generation. We used open source DeepSeek, Llama, and Mistral models hosted in Ollama and paid OpenAI models. AI Talkmaster is written mainly in Python, and AI Talkmaster uses Liquid Soap and Icecast to provide the audio streams. I know that AI Talkmaster sounds very complicated when you look at these components. The users in OpenSimulator do not need to know all the details of the AI Talkmaster server. The AI Talkmaster characters and interactions can be configured completely from in-world. There are demo objects and LSL scripts included in the GitHub repository to get you started. The AI Talkmaster behavior is defined using node cards. There you can select which model to use for text and audio generation and define their behavior. The behavior of large language models can be defined using natural language. Next, I would like to show you a short demo conversation between me and 2 AI Talkmaster characters, Vladimir and Estragon. This conversation was generated from inside OpenSimulator, and the audio was streamed to OpenSimulator's region audio. The only way to get custom audio to OpenSimulator is via audio streaming. While the text and audio generation itself are close to real time, the audio streaming and your own delay between messages introduce some delays. These delays are filled with background sounds. Like sitting in a coffee shop, you hear other people speaking in the background. Now let's get to the demo. The moderator interacts with two AI Talkmaster characters, Vladimir and Estragon from the play Waiting for Godot. With AI Talkmaster, fictional personas and long-gone historical figures with extensive documentation can appear again and take part in live discourse. Here you can see how the Vladimir character was defined. These instructions were given to the AI via note cards in OpenSimulator. We used OpenAI models for this conversation, since the OpenAI models were quicker than our self-hosted open source models. The OpenAI text and voices are astonishingly realistic, and their generation speed is remarkable. Yet for educational purposes, the open source models already perform more than sufficiently well. I will now start the demo. This is a recording of a real conversation in OpenSimulator. I sent my words via text chat to Vladimir and Estragon. My chat messages were streamed to audio. The characters then both responded in chat and in their selected voices in the audio stream. I then replied and we talked back and forth. Once it concludes, feel free to ask any questions. I will answer them live via local stream and in chat. Make sure to talk to Vladimir and Estragon in booth 08.
Hello, Estragon and Vladimir. It has been a long time since I last saw you.
Time is elusive, my friend, much like the one we await. We wait, and yet his arrival remains ever uncertain. Have you any news of Godot? Each moment seeps into the next, and hope, it dwindles.
Who's he, Vlad? Do we know him? My memory's shot, you see.
I cannot tell you when he arrives. I am here to ask you something, Vladimir. In my world, we are waiting for the arrival of true AGI. It has been predicted to arrive many times, but it never realized. What should we do?
Ah, Jorg, your dilemma mirrors mine with curious precision. We wait for the unknowable, don't we? Perhaps, just as we do here, you should find solace in the waiting itself. But beware, for too much hope might be as tormenting as despair. Keep watch, but keep living, lest you find yourself trapped as we are.
I see. Do you know when the AGI will arrive? Has it arrived in this world yet? Vladimir, do you know about it?
No more than you do, Jorg, I'm afraid. Here, time loops endlessly and answers are as vague as our path. The arrival remains a specter, much like our Godot. We clutch at straws, learning to wait with bated breath and weary hearts.
I guess so. Estragon, do you know something?
Godot, all the same to me. Just words tangled in waiting. My feet ache and my belly rumbles, that's all I know.
I guess the promises and predictions cannot fully hide our physical reality. I have to go now. I do not want to miss the arrival. I will come and help you meet Godot when I have acquired the AGI. Farewell, Vladimir and Estragon.
Farewell, George. May your wait be less burdensome than ours. Perhaps one day our paths will converge and truth will reveal itself. Until then, we wait. Always, we wait.
Another one off. Hope you find what you're looking for. Maybe you'll have better luck than we do. Farewell.
Hello, it's me back again live. So that was the recorded presentation, and at the end you heard Vladimir and Estragon and myself. So that was a recording from the region audio where I was writing in the local chat, and the characters replied to my messages, and everything got streamed to the in-world audio of OpenSimulator. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And if you want to, you can check out my GitHub repository where the code is. And you can look at the code and download the scripts. And you can also use the scripts in OpenSimulator. We have two hosted instances, one using the open source Ollama models and one instance that uses the OpenAI models. So yeah, if you want to, you can try it out for free. We have two hosted instances. And you can also visit Vladimir and Godot and other AI Talkmaster characters at the booth O8, and there you can chat with them via OpenSim chat. Yeah, so if you have any questions, I'm happy to reply. And if there's no further questions, then I think we can move on and check out the meta presentation. Thank you.
Okay, just checking to see if we have any other questions at this point. Lisa Laxon says, are you sending transcription to chat? Can it transcribe other voices in World as well for accessibility?
Um, so basically, using with AI Talkmaster, you interact with it over chat, and the audio is you cannot use audio as input. So basically, you use your local chat to write something, and then the interaction with the AI Talkmaster is over chat, and your own voice and the voice of the characters will be uh, streamed to audio using text to speech generation, and you can select which voice you want to use for yourself and for the characters. So in the demo you heard a part was my text, then the characters' responses, and all the 3 different participants had different voices. For the next question, can a group interact with the AI? Yes, of course. So there are in AI Talkmaster there are a few different configurations, and you can use your own. You can use the provided LSL scripts, and you can also modify those scripts to include different people in your conversation, and then you use the AI Talkmaster to get the AI generated audio and text responses.
Very cool. Yeah, it's nice to see the large language models coming into OpenSim.
Yeah, I think it's
I'll,
it's an
I'll
interesting
I'll post the
application for
GitHub
sure.
for you. I think I
Uh,
still got that open.
no, yeah, I sent it.
Okay.
Yeah, and if there are any questions and follow-up questions, let's say, I also have an email address, and I'll be I'll be still working and on this, and I'd like to help you out, but from January onwards, I'll be less involved
Okay.
since,
And
since I'll be.
Heike Philp asked, could you summarize what AI Talkmaster does? Is it a text-to-speech system?
Um, yeah, so the text to speech is a component of it. So basically, you can use AI Talkmaster um, to get audio to get text responses of LLMs into OpenSimulator, and it also can be used to turn your texts and the text responses into dynamic audio, so audio that is your region audio, kind of like the stream we're listening to right now.
Cool. And Lisa says, can we push the AI voice to chat? I don't know if you've addressed it already.
The characters, they respond in text as well. So when you're writing to the characters, they respond in chat using text, and the voices will be heard via region audio. So you will always have both components.
Oh, very cool. And what would Art Blue says, so not each person in the audience can shoot into the talk some weirdness?
Mm. I mean, you're all familiar with OpenSimulator, so you can all modify the scripts to reply to whoever you want. And there is code on the repository where you can set a whitelist who the characters should respond to.
Oh, very cool. So what got you interested in doing this? What was your seed for an idea when you first began this, George?
Uh, so I had worked with large language models in another project before, um, where I was doing some work with Japanese and Japanese learning, and there I saw like the capabilities of those characters and what characters you can write with the large language models and how you can get different behaviors. And this was interesting to get those things into non-player characters. Yeah.
And Heike was asking about it being open source. I believe it's an MIT license, correct?
Um, so it's open source and it can use paid models like OpenAI, and it can also use open source models like Ollama and Kokoro. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Do we have any other questions? If not, we'll go ahead and break a little early. Just thought I'd check. A great presentation. I'm currently going through courses where I'm learning to code in Python to make the LLMs and the generative AI. So it's very interesting to me to see that this is actually being brought into the metaverse. So I really appreciate your presentation on the AI Talkmaster. Is any model available, or which are? Is a question we have from Dings Digital.
Um, so any Ollama models, which are basically most of the open source models. So we used Mistral, DeepSeek, and Llama. And you can also use the OpenAI models, which are the um, yeah, proprietary models.
And Art's asking, he says it is published in the VEJ, and you see also the future impacts of AIT. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, George Schneeberger. I really appreciate all that you put into this. This is awesome. Also interesting how you started this in high school and you're continuing it on in your work now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Quite an informative and interesting presentation you gave today.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Thanks.
So coming up next at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, there will also be a chance to explore in the OSCC meta region. There's going to be a field trip with that Art Blue mentioned earlier. Only what can be seen and touched can be shared as truth. In other words, every story must be grounded in reality. Those are Art Blue's words. And for our VIPs, there will be a core dev Q&A session from 11:45 to 12:15. That's going to be over in the staff region. Pull up your in-world map and search for staff. Then head there to ask more questions of them. We will be repeating the audio for this here as well. Then at 12:30 p.m., we will be back here for the viewer panel on the keynotes region. As a reminder to our audience, you will want to check out conference.opensimulator.org to see what is coming up on the conference schedule. Also, we encourage you to visit OSCC 25 Poster Expo, which is located over in the OSCC Expo 3 region, to find accompanying information on the presentations you've been seeing today and to explore the hypergrid resources, which are located in OSCC Expo 2 region, along with sponsor and crowdfunder booths located throughout all of the OSCC Expo regions. Thank you again to our speakers, and thank you to you, our audience.